All right, what is up, you guys? Happy Tuesday, Fitness, Faith, and Macros community. I'm excited, and I was a little bit running behind this morning, you guys. I had a mommy moment this morning. My little girl needed some mommy time, and I literally took her to coffee. Oh, obviously, she didn't have coffee. She's 8. But she had a smoothie while mommy just sat and had the coffee and just had some mommy and me time, and then she went to school. But not to unpack that is not what this video is about, you guys. I want to come on here today. Why? Because, well, I'm going to share something that has to do with belly fat and exercises in order to get rid of it. And I want to help also. It's a tricky question and it's a tricky answer, and I'm going to be totally transparent with you guys. I'm going to be raw and real, and I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm going to help you guys understand, okay, I want to get rid of belly fat. What do I do? Do I do 100% sit-ups every day? Do I do planks every day? Do I do windmills every day? Do I do what? And I'm going to share with you some exercises and some things that you can use and do in order to help tighten and tone and create a stronger core, okay? But I want to be open and real with you guys and also share with you, how do you really get rid of belly fat? So first off, say hi if you're hopping on live. I'd love to always know who's here. And if you are catching this later on replay, drop replay below. We name our community the way it is for a big reason. Me and Nita and Lori and even Reagan, who is now on our team. If you ever get a message from Reagan Nicole here inside of our community, know that she's a part of our family, she's part of our team, and she's like an extension of me now because she is reaching out and helping me pour into y'all as much as possible because, well, Lord knows I need a team and I need help. So just FYI, you guys know that. But again, I want to know a little bit about you first, then I'm going to go into what I wanted to share today. And if you know us, if you're brand new to this community, I want you to drop the word new in the comments. I want to see who's new. Who's new inside the community? Put new. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Okay. And some of you guys are not. Some of you guys are what we call OGs, right? Like been around for a really long time, and I've never used that word, but it sounds cool, right? Some of you guys have been around for a really long time. Some of you guys are actually coaching clients of ours. Some of you guys have coached with us in the past and maybe not so much anymore, right? So wherever you're at, if you're new, like I said, drop new in the comments. I'm pulling this up on my computer because I will tell you guys, when I go live, when I share these videos, like I want to have conversations with you guys. I really, so I love to see your comments. Okay, cool. Newbie. I see a lot of newbies in here. What's up? Hey, Samantha. Hey, Grace. Hey, Julie. What is up, everybody? Okay, so here's the truth reality. If you know us at all, we as Fit Mama coaches, we love to educate. We love to help you understand what's true and what's not. Why? Because it's confusing in today's world. What do I do to get rid of belly fat? And why the hell do I have so much belly fat? Why is the weight coming on? And I feel like I'm working so incredibly hard. Our passion as Fit Mama coaches is to help educate the women of the world. Whether you're coaching with us or not, and we want to give you the real, raw truth. Some of you guys have chosen to actually coach with us so that we can walk you through every little thing, so we can help you get rid of belly fat, so we can help you build muscle, so we can help you do all the things that you want to do, right? Our passion is not to give you false hope and tell you go do 100 sit-ups a day and all of a sudden you're going to have a six-pack, you're going to have six-pack abs because you're going to do you think I do 100 sit-ups a day? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I'm going to share a little bit of my secret and what I do to help stay lean in the midsection, okay? But I want to know first, who's watching right now that wants to lose weight? Just lose weight. You want to see the scale move, you want to see the scale drop, but you're so incredibly frustrated it's not going anywhere. If that's you, put lose weight in the comments. I just want to see lose weight in the comments. Who's on it? Who wants to lose that weight? Who wants to get some pounds off? Okay. And I know the comments are always delayed, so I love it. I want to see. And then I want to know who doesn't really care. Who's at that stage in their life where you could care less about the scale. I don't care about the scale anymore, Angela. I just want to tone. I want to feel better in my own skin. I want to be able to function. I want to be strong. I want to be capable. Who in this group is in that season of life is, I don't really care about the scale anymore, Angela, but I would like to see tone. I would like to get rid of belly fat. If that's you, just put the word belly fat in the comments. Who is like, that's my main thing. My main thing is I don't really care about the scale. I don't really care about anything else. I just am so sick and tired of the belly fat hanging over my pants. I'm so sick and tired of not being able to buckle my pants. I'm so sick and tired of being so uncomfortable right here from where maybe you're at in this stage in life. Put belly fat in the comments if that's you. And I'm going back to try to find my comments. I lost them. There they are. But like, what happened to my comments? I know, I'm crazy. It's what I do. So, okay, perfect. Perfect. There's the comments. Now they're back. Okay, I see belly fat, belly fat, belly fat, belly fat, all the above, girl. I love it. Okay. So, here's what I want to share. So, yes, you can do some sit-ups on a daily basis. Yes, you can do planks. I did one of my favorites this morning, which is called the windmill. I have a kettlebell in my hand. I have it up here. My feet are wide. And all I'm doing is going nice and slow, tightening all this right here and going all the way up. Okay, I got to imagine a weight in my hand. That's a windmill, okay? There's a million exercises that you can do, but here I am to tell you, and some of you guys may have heard this already, here's the truth. You can't really spot reduce and you can't outwork a bad diet, and I know you've heard that many times. How many guys can honestly say, I've heard before, yeah, the abs are made in the kitchen? There's massive truth to that, but I want to go into more detail. I don't want to just say, hey guys, okay, you can do 100 sit-ups all day long, but it's all made in the kitchen. There's a big portion of belly fat that is made in the kitchen, but that's not the only secret sauce to getting rid of belly fat or why you may even have it, why it's packing on right now. There's so much more to unpack, and I'm going to do my best to do the best that I can and share with you why. Because, yes, I highly recommend core exercises, and I don't mean just sit-ups every single day. I mean core exercises that are even little things that you can do in the plank position. I don't mean just holding a plank. I mean, I want to do some plank rows. Now, not everybody's at that level. They can do those types of things, you guys. What we can do is actually, you know what, Coach, I don't know if Reagan or Anita or Lori are on, but if any of you guys are on, remind me of this, because today I want to actually post some core exercises in this group. If you guys would like core exercises, drop the word core exercises, and what we'll do is I'll actually make a separate post, because I know it's hard to watch replays and understand, like, what is she talking about? What do I do? We have a couple of our most common actually core exercises that we love to have people do of all fitness levels. Because anybody could do a plank, you just need to do modification, right? Unless you have some sort of injury. We've got some people that we work with in our coaching clients that absolutely can't do anything because of neck issues or different things, right? But if you would like for us to list some core exercises in this group today, put core exercises in the comments. And I love it. I'm seeing a bunch. Okay, cool. Hey, Ashley, what's up, girlfriend? Connie, Elena, Erin, Messina. I love it. Okay, core exercises. They're coming today. Now, here's what I want to tell you the truth. Some of the most common causes of belly fat I want to talk a little bit about today, and here's the most impactful, effective way to get rid of belly fat. Can you do core exercises all day and it help? It will help. But here's reality. You can't do a bunch of sit-ups all day long and starve yourself, go through drive-thrus all the time, sacrifice your sleep, overtrain, keep under eating carbs, not eating enough protein, and expect the belly fat to go away. Okay, the scale may drop when you cut out carbs. The scale may move when you start cutting your cutting your calories and start to undereat. But I'm here to tell you real quick, I'm 42. Coach Anita will be 50 this month, and we're shouting her out all month. Coach Lori, 49. You guys, a lot of us, I want to know what your age is in the comments. Drop your age in the comments. Because I really want to get in your head, and I want you guys to really listen really quick. I know some of you guys came on this video and was like, yes, she's going to give me an exercises that I can do every day. Yes, I am going to list some core exercises in this group today, I promise. But here's the thing. That's not all it takes to get rid of belly fat. That is not the only thing. Lack of core exercises is not what's causing your belly fat. The top causes of belly fat in us ladies that are 35 and above, or whatever age, some are 30 and above. Like, I couldn't do in my 30s what I used to do in my 20s and expect it to work. I sure as heck can't do at 42 years old what I used to do in my 20s and expect it to work, you guys. And that's the insanity of putting things on repeat that maybe worked for you in the past and aren't working for you now, that have you stuck. We as coaches have a lot of our clients also right now that are stuck. They're spinning the wheel and they're frustrated a couple months later because the scale's not moving where they want it to do, or the results aren't coming as fast as they want. Why? Well, because of these things right here. Still drastically under eating. You guys, one of the most common causes of belly fat in today's world of women, I'm not here talking about men because that's not what my specialty is, okay? Men are way different. Don't you dare compare yourself to any man out there. Don't you dare compare yourself to your husband and went on the same diet as you and dropped 15 pounds and you only dropped 1. Don't you dare, okay? Put in the comments, I will not compare myself to anybody because your body is different, okay? But the number one cause, you guys, I'm going to talk about a few of these. The number one cause in today's world, in my personal and professional opinion, is too many of us are still stuck in the starvation mode and not eating enough, period. Why? Because we have a fear, if I eat more, I'm going to gain weight. Some of you guys, and I will say I always come up with a different number because I truly believe in my heart. There's a million different, 7,824. That's going to be my number today. And I probably can't even remember that again. What did I say? 7,824. Different diets out there in today's world, even doctors, even medical professionals that are telling you to eat under 1,000 calories and take this, and therefore you're going to drop a bunch of weight. And I'm here to tell you that is my biggest pet peeve. Why? Because it may help you lose weight quickly in a temporary moment, but guess what's going to happen? As soon as you stop all that, does the weight come back? Yes. How many of you guys have ever gained all your weight back that you lost? Okay, put gained back in the comments. And I want you to look at the comments whenever you do comment it as well too, if this is you, because I know that's not everybody, but it is a lot of people. A lot of women that tend to gravitate to us as coaches. They've already been there. They've lost and gained the same weight over and over, and they're so freaking sick of it, they don't want to do that again. But if you've lost and gained, I want you to look back and have a moment with yourself and think, what did I do to lose all that? And why did it come all back? A lot of it is under eating, you guys, ladies. And if you're a coaching client of ours right now and you are still stuck with this, and me and Coach Lori and Coach Nate are all sitting here trying to beat in your head, you've got to eat more food and you're still not doing it, it's still why you're stuck. It is why you're stuck. We've got to get out of the mentality of less is more. Less is more in this phase of life, you guys. 35s, 40s, 50s, 60s, you guys. In this season of life, less on the workout side of things actually serves you really well. Less intense. You guys, I do weights 4 days a week, slow and steady, nothing crazy. I don't flip weights and do all this crazy stuff anymore. Been there, done that, and I actually love those kind of workouts, but I recognize in my 40s it does not serve me. It hurts me more than anything else. Why? Because my hormones are different. My stress is higher due to life, right? And so many other factors, okay? Less is more on the workout side of things unless you're not doing anything at all, okay? Now, that's a totally different video. I'm not going to go into that today. But when it comes to food, you've got to be okay with learning that it is okay to eat more. You've got to give yourself permission, okay? And some of you guys might be like, dang, girl, I'm already eating over 2,000 calories a day. Well, that's different. You might need to lower it just a little bit. Everybody's different. I'm curious, who in here knows how much they actually eat daily? Who tracks their food and knows how much they eat every single day? I would love for you to drop in the comments. If you have a calorie goal or a macro, or your macros are already laid out for you, I want you to drop in the comments, how much do you do? How much are you eating every single day? I'm personally in a fat loss phase. Okay, I've got a couple more little pounds that I'm trying to lose to reach a goal that I personally feel my personal best at. And then I'm going to shift over into a maintenance phase where I can just maintain it at that point and go back to intuitive eating where I don't have to track anymore. I'm back to tracking, and my goal right now is 1,568 calories, with 145 of those is protein. 160 is carbs. That's at a fat loss phase. And here's my next question. How many carbs are you eating a day? Do you know? How many of you guys know how many carbs you eat a day? Because you're tracking and you're knowing what that is. Samantha, okay, girlfriend. You got to eat more food if you want to lose weight. If you want to lose belly fat, you guys, the belly fat packs on. The number one, I didn't say this is the only way, the only cause, but the number one cause is we are stuck in that mentality of let's starve myself so I can drop some pounds. Let me tell you real quick, the pounds may come off, the belly fat packs on in the process, and every time you lose and you regain it, guess what? Guess what packs on? How many of you guys know, like, after you've lost and gained, the belly fat tends to get a little bigger, a little bigger, a little bigger, right? Some of you guys, okay? I love it. Look at you, Grace. 1650, 120 carbs a day. Miss Tanya's in the house. What's up, girlfriend? 1,500. I love it. Okay. And I want to give you guys a little bit of number for reality just to give you some ideas. I'm right at 134 right now, 134. My goal is to get down to around 130, 131 and maintain it. Why? Because I know that's where my joints feel the best. My body feels the best. My clothes fit the best. And honestly, my confidence is at the best at that number. I just feel the best in my own skin. I got up to 143 over the summer, y'all. Yes, and that's okay. I'm human just like everybody else. What did I do? I fell off. I stopped tracking. I wasn't paying attention to what I was eating. I was just going through the motions, going to the gym, building some muscle, but I was packing on some fat. Why? Because some days I was under eating, and a lot of days I was snacking and overeating in certain areas that I don't need to do, right? But I already told you guys what my goal, my current calorie goal is. About 1568 is my current calories. 160 of those are carbs, because that's what I'm going to talk about next. I know y'all thought about y'all were going to come on here and I was going to give you all the magic sauce to the exercises to belly fat, but I'm here. I'm not giving false hope. I'm here to educate you so you understand truly what it is causing the belly fat and how the heck do I get rid of it. Now, when I go into a maintenance phase, when I hit around the 130 range, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to increase my calories slow and steady, slowly. I can't even think where in the brain, my word I'm trying to say. It doesn't happen overnight, but I will get up to around the 2,000 calories and 200 carbs a day, and I will be able to maintain my weight where I'm at. Why? Because there's science behind it and how it works and how our bodies work. And when I'm ready to go back down, I can go back down. It's what we do inside of our coaching programs. If you're listening to me right now and you're like, that sounds great, Angela, that is so over my head. I'm so over it. I've tried it, been there, done that. I've Googled every single formula out there in the world to try to figure out how many calories and macros I've done, and it ain't working. Then maybe you just put info in the comments. If you're in a place you're like, maybe I should explore just getting a coach and having them help me. We do coaching that is one-on-one fitness and nutrition. We do coaching that is one-on-one just nutrition only, if that's all you need help with, or that's all you want, or maybe that just fits your budget better. Whatever the scenario is, put info in the comments. Myself or Reagan will actually reach out to you and just give you some info or hop on a call with you. It never hurts to just look, because time we waste by just trying to do so many things our own. If you are stuck and you've been there for a really long time, okay? So let's move on to the next thing. The next thing that causes belly fat and keeps fat from going going away, eating is a massive piece of it. Yes, like I said, there are some truth to the saying that says your abs are made in the kitchen. It is the biggest portion, right? But there's so much more to it. I can't sit here and say everybody needs this amount of calories, because that's not true. Everybody is different and unique in how much they need based on their current dieting history, what they've done in the past, and what their goals are, where their hormones are at, where they're at in their season of life, how much workout are they doing or not workout. You guys, there's a lot of factors that goes into counting your macros, calculating your macros and your calories. And I'll tell you, MyFitnessPal is my favorite place to track. MyFitnessPal is not a coach. MyFitnessPal, if you just plug your numbers and your goals in, their macro goals are so incredibly off. Please don't trust that as your number, because they're going to tell you to eat 50% of carbs. And where I'm here telling you, yes, you need more carbs, I'm telling you, you do not need 50% of your diet as carbs. So again, another topic. I'm going to move on to the next one. Eating is such a big piece. If you want to get rid of belly fat, okay, eating is a big portion of it, you guys. We can't do sit-ups all day long and then go to the drive-thru, or eat all this unhealthy food, processed food. Or on the flip side of that, where I find more women that we talk to on a daily basis inside this community have more issues under eating than overeating. Because we have been programmed in our brains to think, oh my gosh, for me to lose weight, I need to starve myself. I need to deprive myself of everything. I need to stay home and be a hermit and miss out on all the family functions and all the events and the date nights and the girls' nights because I'm over here on a diet. I'm trying to lose some weight. That is not what we coach. We actually coach you to go on the date night, go on the family event, go on the girls' night, and let's do this in a way that you can actually enjoy all those things, because I promise you can. That's called food freedom. Put food freedom in the comments right now if you're like, that sounds amazing. I don't want to miss out on life because I'm over here trying to change the number on the scale. Although I do see so many women still stuck there. And I know we're on a mission and a passion to help you get off of that train. Stop the madness of missing out on life because you're so fixated on a number on the scale to drop. And here's the other reality. If you want to get belly fat, that's a fat loss journey anyway. It's not a weight loss journey. There is a difference. Weight loss, you can drop the number on the scale by starving yourself, cutting out your carbs and restricting your calories, and then running all the time, right? Like, do you want to do that in the season of life that you're in? I highly recommend no. You need to eat more and either just walk daily or get those weights. Ladies, weights are your best friend. Weights are a woman's best friend. Drop the word weights in the comments if you're hearing me that. If you want to tone up and lose belly fat, it also has to do with building muscle, okay? But I'm not going into that today. So obviously the biggest tangent I just went on is the most important. You want to get rid of belly fat or stop it building up, you need to get your nutrition. I don't want to say on point. I don't even like the way that sounds, because to me, if I say you need to get your nutrition on point, that gives you the perception of I need to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. Let go of perfect. I always love to call it 0 to hero. So many people that I talk to on a daily basis, they go from not working at all to 6 to 7 days a week. And then they only last about a week or two. They're burnt out, they're tired, or exhausted, or even hurt. Don't do that. Don't go 0 to hero on your nutrition either. Don't go from where you're at right now to massively strict. What's going to happen? You're going to feel super deprived. You're going to hate life. Your cravings are probably going to go through the roof because you didn't do it gradually in a manner that can help you keep all those things in control. Okay, so again, that's what we coach women with, how to do it in a way that fits you. We do one-on-one coaching. So anyway, drop info below if you want to talk about coaching. We can always share that, what that looks like. Okay, number 2, the number 2 thing that actually keeps your belly fat from going away or it packs it on, right? It's not an exercise. Okay, I know again, y'all came to this, a lot of you came to this video, was like, yeah, she's going to give me all the exercise in the world. And if y'all just hopped on, y'all didn't hear me earlier, we will be posting some core exercises here in this group because I promised exercises today. And Lori posted some yesterday, so if you didn't see it, some workouts in here. So do them, post them. We're going to give some stuff away. We have to do a raffle for the coffee cup as well too, and announce the winner. So that's coming from last week. Sleep is the other one. So, sleep. It's not an exercise, but it's one of the most important. I would rather you get full night's sleep than wake up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning just to squeeze a workout in, just to check it off the calendar, just say you did it, and then go all day with only 3 to 4 hours of sleep. I actually used to do that, y'all. I used to go to bed around 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, get up at 3:45, 5 days a week to go teach everybody else boot camps. And guess what? I came home and I skipped my own workout because I took care of everybody else's. And then I came home to work on my computer and then be mom and do all the things for everybody else where I skipped workouts and I also skipped meals. I'm just here to tell you, you be transparent, you guys. If you're in that place right now, know that we've been there. I've been there. And I slowly started to lose everything. Even my businesses started to fall apart and tank. It was horrible. You know what the common denominator was? I wasn't getting enough sleep, which led me to make bad habits with food, nutrition. I was always tired, exhausted, didn't get my workouts in, and you name it, right? So sleep is the other one. How many hours of sleep a night do you get? Drop it in the comments. Because yes, when you don't get enough sleep, guess what? Your hormones are all out of whack. Your cortisol levels are higher, which guess what cortisol levels does? It packs on right here. Now, naturally, if stress is high because of life, some things we can control, some things we cannot. A form of stress on your body is when you don't get enough sleep. And when you don't get enough good quality sleep, it transcends into everything else in your life. And it does help pack on the belly fat. It does not help get rid of it. I love it. I'm seeing 7 hours, 5 to 6, 7 to 8, 6.5 to 7, 7. Cool. Perfect. It is recommended 6 to 8. And I feel like just like when we were infants, you know how we needed a lot more sleep, and then you get to a phase in life where you can handle a little less sleep, and then you get a little older, I feel like you need a little bit more. I don't know. I don't have any science to back that. That's just my personal opinion. If you agree with me, put agree in the comments. You've got to prioritize your sleep as well, okay? I'm not going to go on a long tangent because I'm going to wrap it up here soon. We already talked about food is your best asset if you want to get rid of the belly fat. Sleep coupled with that is so incredibly important. You guys, we are not made, God did not create us to walk around on fumes, to walk around exhausted, brain fog, can't even remember what day it is. Now, we all have days where you can't remember what day it is, y'all, but I mean on a regular basis, can't think straight because of lack of sleep, you guys. Lack of sleep, in my personal opinion, is one of the most underrated things that is so incredibly important. I would rather you focus on getting more sleep. If you're someone right now that is chronically undersleeping, I would rather you focus more on your nutrition and just getting good quality sleep rather than trying to add workouts in yet. Just go for walks. Sleep is so freaking important, you guys. And we were not designed, God did not create us to not get good sleep, to sacrifice our sleep to take care of everybody else, to sacrifice our sleep. Because if you're sacrificing your sleep, you're sacrificing your health. So how do I fix it, Angela? Well, some of us need to prioritize just how we go to bed. Get yourself a bedtime routine. I personally take a supplement called Calm that I take one about 30 minutes before bed. It helps me shut my mind down because I have a hard time just shutting my mind down. Sometimes it's always like this, thinking about different ways to come in here and train or do something for our coaching business or do something for our supplement business or whatever the scenario is, right? Like Coach Lori, I see you on. You're probably like, yep, that's her. Her brain is always like, blah, 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 blah. So sometimes I just need help. So I'm not saying you need a supplement. If you want a supplement, obviously you put products in the comments and we can share some things that we have, me, Lori, Anita, and Reagan, that helps us get sleep. But here's what you can do as of today. Prioritize your sleep. What does your bedtime routine look like? Are you scrolling on social media until 11 o'clock at night or what? I always forget to put my phone on airplane mode when I do live videos. Somebody just tried to call me and it kicked me off for a second. And now it looks like I'm totally frozen. Can y'all see me? I love it. Okay. Sorry, it looks like I was frozen for a while. Somebody tried to call me. I'm gonna tell him after this, don't call me when I'm live. Of course, he's not in this group, so he doesn't know. So anyways, so what are you doing to go to sleep? Are you staying up too late watching your Netflix series? What is it, right? Like you figure out whatever routine works best for you and knock that out, right? I used to struggle with this until my kids started school, and then I got really strict on their bedtime routine so they could get quality sleep. Isn't that crazy how when we take care of them and make sure, all of a sudden I have a great bedtime routine because I'm getting in bed by 8:30 to 9 and getting a good 8 hours of sleep. Yeah, I love it. Coach Lori's on now, and she said her phone stays in her kitchen. She doesn't even have her phone next to her bed on purpose. Why? Guys, boundaries. 2 more things, and I'm going to wrap it up. The third thing, of course, is overtraining. This is a small percentage of you guys. Some of you guys, I want to know how many times a day, hopefully if you work out, it's 1 time a day. How many times a week are you working out? Drop it in the comments and let us know. Because this is another piece. Coach Lori's on now, so she can totally relate and back me up on this. You guys, we see women all the time that are drastically under eating, and then they're working out 5, 6, 7 days a week. It doesn't match. Okay, we need to meet in the middle somewhere. Some people are overtraining. A lot of women have come to us over our years of being coaches and working with women, and they're working out so much, and they're drastically under eating. Guess what happens? You're stressing your body out to the max, which equates to packing on some more belly fat. Yeah, same. I'm right on the same routine with you, Coach Lori. 4 days a week in the weights. I did legs on Monday. I did back and some chest today. I'm going to walk tomorrow is my only thing. And then repeat Thursday, Friday. And I walk every single day. It's my favorite thing to do now. Okay, so overtraining can be another cause of your belly fat, you guys. It is a thing. I spoke to someone not long ago that was having a hard time. They were actually taking our supplements and doing, hoping to feel better. And she did start to feel better, but she wasn't having weight loss results. And I asked her what she was doing. What does your activity look like? You guys, she was running over 60 miles a week and not eating enough. Like, well, there's your problem right there. Like, you're overtraining and you're under eating. Guess what? You're not going to lose weight. If anything, you're actually going to gain weight. Okay? And then the last thing I want to say, and I'll wrap it up, you guys. Carbs. I've already talked about this a little bit because when I was talking about when I talked about your eating, under eating is it's almost its own pandemic. What did you say, Coach Lori? Like, I feel like there just needs to be so much more awareness around this, and that's why I'm doing this video today. And the more things that we do, because the more you under eat, the more you're going to feel exhausted, stressed out, irritable, brain fog like madness. And you're not going to lose weight. If anything, you're going to gain weight, or at minimum, you're going to have some belly fat pack on. Because your body is stressed. When you are not eating enough, it is another form of stress on your body that is causing it to be worn out way more than it should. Yes. Hey, Colleen, what's up? And Colleen's in the house. I love you, girlfriend. Same passion. Eating enough is so important. And it's not only about what you look like on the outside. It's about how you feel when you function and all the other things and how you're physically showing up to your family. We've got to learn to shift our minds to stop just obsessing on the stupid number on the scale and focus on what really matters most. Is it how I look? Or is it more of like how I'm showing up and feeling and functioning and being present for the people that I love? And when I'm drastically under eating and I'm so obsessed over the number on the scale, so I'm starving myself and doing all these other things, guess what? We're not showing up very well. We're showing up exhausted, tired, probably a little moody, a little brain dead. I've been there. I spent almost 5 years in that zone of neglecting myself to chase ranks and to teach my group fitness class and to be a mom and to do everything for everybody else. And it led me nowhere, but literally broke as a joke, and I've almost lost everything. Because I had nothing left to give, and I was an exhausted, tired, irritable mom. I don't want to be that, and wife. My husband is the best, but he's still here. Okay, so under eating, I already talked about that, but the tangent that I wanted to go on here and wrap it up here is carbs and protein. Stop being scared of carbs. And I know that's so easy for me to say and not so easy for you to go out there and do. Carbs are not the enemy. Yes, oh my gosh, Coach Lori, I just saw your comment. She said, and the drastic under eating, especially carbs, guys, your brain needs 120 grams of carbs a day. And if you're not eating that and not fueling your brain with this, you're going to have a really hard time being successful at anything. And you're going to have a really hard time being an energetic, fun, loving mom, wife, anything else that you're trying to do. Because you don't have the energy to do it. You don't have the brain fuel to do any of those things. And God forbid, your body's not going to be in the shape that you want it to be in because you're not feeding it. You want to build muscle, you guys, you have to put carbs in your nutrition. Stop being scared of carbs. I'm not a fan of any nutritional plan, diet, whatever out there that tells you you can't eat carbs, you can't eat fruit, you can't eat veggies. And I will argue with anybody that wants to come and argue with me about that because it's not normal. It's not okay. You are depressed, like Coach Lori said. Yes. If you struggle with mental health, one of the things that is not looked at enough, in my personal opinion, around the mental health space is what does your nutrition look like and what does your physical activity look like? A lot of people that are depressed don't eat very clean at all because they don't have the desire to sometimes, right? But there are also a lot of them, I'm not saying everybody, you guys, because I know some people that are in phenomenal shape because they do watch their food and they do work out and they do all those things that are still depressed. But what I'm saying is on the average, some people that are depressed, if you look at their food and their activity level before you go throwing pills at them and all these other things, you might fix the problem with those two things right there. And that has nothing to do with this video today, but I'm just, Lori's comment, and I'm like, okay, now I am going to go on a little bit of a tangent. Mental health at today's world is so incredibly at its all-time low. And getting your nutrition on point, you guys, I always love to share this story a little bit, you guys, because I want you to think about your food for a little bit. I know we're here talking about belly fat, but I want you to think about something right now. A lot of women that are in this community have also expressed to us that they're also in a place like, okay, yes, I'm not happy with the belly fat. Yes, I'd like to lose the weight. But more importantly, I don't love myself anymore. I don't like who I am. I don't like who I see in the mirror. I'm hiding. I'm depressed. Or at least I'm just in a bad place mentally. Do you know the two things that you can do to help with that alone? It isn't necessarily throwing, pills and prescriptions at it. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not knocking those things, so please don't take me in that. I just wish more people would look at their nutrition and look at their fitness and physical activity to help with their mental health as well. So I'll go on I'll do another day on a video on that because I'm really passionate about that one. But the thing that I wanted to share too is this. Your nutrition plays a huge role in how you're functioning and feeling and how your belly fat. Yes. Carbs are your friend. Carbs are your body's preferred source of fuel. Stop skipping carbs because you're trying to see a certain number on the scale. Who cares? If that is you, I want someone in this group to take me up on this. Get your scale, get a sledgehammer, smash the crap out of it, and post a video in here so we can see it. Because that is not where you get your worth from. That is not where you should be looking to get who you are as a person and where your worth is. You're worth more than a number. And I know we're here talking about belly fat today, but I see from my own personal and professional opinion, women that do come to us wanting help with belly fat, they have other issues going on too. And a lot of it is they don't have the self-love, they don't have the energy, they're always in a brain fog, they're exhausted, and all the beautiful things. It goes together. So carbs are your friend. Okay, put that in the comments. Carbs are my friend. And protein is something very necessary to prioritize in your nutrition. And I'm not going to go into detail on that, you guys, because again, I'm way over time in here that I originally decided to be on. Reagan, I got a date with Reagan on a Zoom here. I got to go get on. Carbs are your friend. Stop fearing carbs. I already told you my numbers, you guys. Right now in a fat loss phase, which is one of the lowest when it comes to carbs and overall calories for me, is 160 carbs. How many of you guys can say you're not even eating that now? I love it. Protein is necessary, 100%. And protein in every single meal. That's the only thing I'll say about protein, you guys. We've got resources in here that we've shared before. We'll do other videos on that. But again, we will post some core exercises in here because I promised that on the video today. So I promise. But I want to see you guys, I want to see y'all show up in here more like you're doing it, right? Like you are. You're showing up to the videos. Every Tuesday, you're going to have me live of some sort of topic, right? The theme this month is all about exercises and fitness. So we're trying to do a lot of fitness education. Today was kind of a trick question, to be honest with you. How do I get really belly fat? What exercises? The exercises you do is more up here and it's more in here and what we're putting here and all the other things. But on Wednesdays, you also get a video, some sort of education from either Coach Lori or Coach Anita. They kind of rotate each week. And we've got some other things coming up our sleeve. But the biggest thing is we're posting free workouts in here all month. Do the workouts, post in here. We are doing some giveaways. I need to do the drawing and announce who won our little mug, our I Am Fit Mama Strong mug. It's a bigger version of this that you win. Just for those of you guys that are actually showing up and actually posting in here when you do your workouts. It doesn't have to be our workouts to post in here. Just do your own workouts. Go for walks. Do all the things. Yeah, Connie, and it's all good. You can't always catch the lives. Like, you guys know that everything that we do is always on replay for convenience because we know most people can't catch lives. But here's on the flip side of that, don't feel like you have to watch every single live either. We name a topic at the top for a reason. Just watch the ones that speak to you. Give yourself permission to not be on every single live or watch every single replay because that can be overwhelming. I don't care who you are. Just do you and what works best for you. When I say show up, I mean just come in here and maybe post as much as you are comfortable with. I know everybody's schedule is different. Or just love on others that are posting. Show some love. You always get back what you give, right? So, all right, that's it. That's all I got. Again, and if you're in a place you're like, okay, this sounds great, Angela, but I'm still lost. I just think I need somebody to help me out. Drop info in the comments. We'll reach out to you, talk to you, and let you know what we do offer as coaching. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, that's what the free community is for as well, too. We love you regardless. So y'all have an amazing day. And that's all I got. Y'all have a good day.